Hey guys, I'm Coach Jay. I am a mental performance coach living down in Ponte Vedra, Florida. I work with college athletes and high school athletes all over the country. They just want to get better in their sport. And today I want to talk about accountability and really just pushing through when things get tough. And I've been through many difficult things in my life, and most everybody has, and most adults have for sure. And I think that for a lot of younger athletes, they don't understand that if you're not doing something that's hard, difficult, or tough, you're probably not working hard enough. And to be a top tier athlete, it really requires a substantial amount of hard work, training, learning the game, and just a lot of kids they think just by going to practice that that's enough, and it is if you're playing rec league and things like that. But accountability is a big deal, and that's a big component to the things that I offer a lot of my clients is, what'd you do this past week? What were you working on? What is the progress? And I'm constantly pushing for progress. What's the progress? you know we Life is short, and every single day that goes by is a missed opportunity where you could have made progress, you could have gained ground. And this morning I woke up and it's 31 degrees down here in Ponte Vedra, and I'm not complaining about it, but that's not what we're really used to down here in Florida. But I had made a commitment that I would, in the first 30 minutes of the day, that I would go for a walk slash jog for the first 30 minutes of the day. And so I put on my shoes, put on my jacket, and I just got outside and started walking. And once I started walking, I did feel significantly better. My mind was clear. I kind of got back to baseline understanding. I really am staying away from the phone in the morning, staying away from watching the news, all the doom and gloom from the Weather Channel and all this stuff. And it's not that I'm not conscious of storms coming in and all this kind of stuff, but honestly, I can get it on my phone. I don't have to hear all these guys saying that everybody's going to lose their power and all this kind of stuff. But all that being said is, accountability is a big deal, and we're all accountable to somebody, and or should be. And if you want to get better, you got to be accountable. And so you have to do what you commit to doing, and it will eventually show up whether you did the work or you didn't. And so when you're in early months of the year, it's cold outside, winds blowing, um, it is difficult. But because I have done this for a period of time, every day that I get out there, I don't want to do it. And when I get out there, I always am like, I'm glad I did it. I'm so glad I did it. And so, these are, you know, it's tough, it's difficult. But at the end of the day, I feel better about myself because I push myself, and you should be pushing yourself too. And if you're not working with somebody, you should be pushing yourself. You should set high goals. You should set daily routines that require a lot of effort, a lot of energy. And so, because that's the only way that you get better is by continually pushing and working hard. So, all that being said, I'm a mental performance coach down in Jacksonville, Florida. I work with kids all over the country. Can be found on College Scout FB on X. My website is sportsintervention.com. I can be found on Psychology Today, listed as Coach J. So, all that being said, I hope you'll like the video, maybe subscribe, and God bless.